Alright. Oh, there's crap stuck in your eyes. Are we live, chat? Are we live yet? May or may not be. There's something I forgot to turn on. There we go. Alright, looks like we're live. Welcome in, everybody. We are back. Yeah, I skipped Titanfall Tuesday last week just because I wasn't feeling up for it. But we are back. We are back and we are getting into it. So, yeah, let's rock and roll. Yeah, while you guys hop in, I'm gonna start spinning the wheel. Our wheel of fate, wheel of fortune. Our wheel of enormous proportions. Alright, let's do a shuffle. Yeah, shuffle it up a bit. Shuffle 3. Alright. Let's see what we're getting into for our first rodeo of the day. Okay. Yeah, and for the interest of time, I'm gonna go ahead and roll all 7 rounds at once. So it looks like our first round is going to be Legion, Holopilot, ooh, a nuclear party. That's different. Alright, so Legion. And the kit is hollow. Oh, my favorite's getting knocked out right away. Damn. And then it's gonna be nuclear party and... Oh, actually, because that gives me an excuse. To put on the nuke eject. Alright, so now it's gonna... Okay. Yeah, just rolling for all the other rounds. Aww. I'm not gonna be a fan about round 2, but... well, let's keep spinning it. Let's just get all of them out at once. Yeah, just so we can keep the queue running as much as possible. Alright. Ooh, round 4 is gonna be fun. Ah! Yeah, round 4 is gonna be fun. Yeah, round 4 is gonna be fun. Ooh. Yeah, round 5 is sure gonna give us a run for our money. Yeah, I haven't started the queue yet just because I want to have everything rolled. Because if I end up being by myself for most of the stream today. I want to be able to keep keep it running. Yeah, because I just never know. Yeah, usually Sand Dune and new guests would be popping in. Ooh, round 6 is gonna be brutal if we even get to that point, depending on how the rest of it goes, but... Alright, let's go ahead and start the queue. Well, because I'm by myself, so it's there's nobody else here. There's one more place I can post in. There we go. Alright. Yeah, how many people are even online? There's only 56 people online? Wow. We may end up having to switch topics, chat. There's only 56 people online. I don't know if I've ever seen it that low. That is wild. Yeah, hot damn. Yeah, I legitimately cannot believe that. Looks like we might have something, though. Oh, never mind. It looks like it's trying to connect, but nothing's happening. Oh! No, we got something. Yeah, we may not get to do much today, chat. Normally there's at least a few hundred people online, even on a Tuesday morning. Well, we've only got 3 people.
Legion AI transferring controls to pilot.
Yeah, it's literally double digits. This is crazy.
Okay, we've arrived.
I guess we gotta take what we can get now.
Finally. Could you fly this thing any slower? Keep up that attitude, drones, and I will. Good luck, team. What time
This
is
is
it?
crazy.
It's go time.
We managed to get the 4th player right before.
Keep the area clear.
You gotta love this job. Undetected incoming enemy signature.
Maybe I should tell Sand real
Don't get
quick.
cocky.
They send a quick DM to Sand.
Here comes the first wave, kiddos.
Even though he's offline, like, it's just send it to him. Yeah, I cannot say I've ever seen a number that low.
Stalkers detected. Get ready to take them out.
And there's no DDoSing or we would be getting disconnected, so... Yeah, we may have to shift our Titanfall days. Oh. Yeah, we may end up having to shift. Just for the sake of getting paid. Did you punch me sitting on the ground? Is that what he just did? He did! Bastard. Get out of here. I did not realize they could do that. I had to see that again. What the hell?
Crap, we've got incoming Reapers.
Well
That's all
then.
right, team. You've got this. Just shoot first.
Always the optimist, huh, drones?
I did not think they could do that.
Guys, we just lost a pilot out there. You gotta be more careful.
Oh. Alright, let's get a battery.
The harvester shield is taking some hits. Give it some cover.
Got him. Let me grab it. Get it!
One hostile left. Finish it off.
What?
That was some impressive work, don't you think, Davis? Davis. He's literally speechless.
Guess stand by for Titanfall.
Yeah, we may have to shift the Titanfall stream time.
Nice work out there. Here are some credits. Use them to build up some defenses.
Make yourself a little more badass.
Nuke Titans inbound.
Those things will detonate near the harvester. Focus your fire and keep them at a distance. Hey, your teammates are waiting for you. Are you ready yet?
I was writing that down. Alright, let's take a look. Alright, where is... Okay, there he is.
Pilots, we've got another wave inbound.
Another day, another wave. Bring it on.
It's just absurd.
Incoming chicks. Destroy them before they explode and destroy you.
Yeah, we may not play more than 1 or 2 rounds if... We may end up having to switch topics part way through. They may have to upload a split VOD.
Got enemy Titans coming your way. Get ready. We've got a pilot down. Titans inbound. Listen up, team. The harvester shields are absorbing depth charge.
Great. The harvester's getting barraged by mortar titans.
Listen up. Look near the edges of your minimap to find them.
Enemy Titan down.
Harvester shields back up to 100%. Team, we've got a pilot down.
It's okay. It's okay. Stick together. We can win this thing.
Oh, I thought it was far enough, but I guess not, maybe.
Harvester shields are dropping.
Focus up, team. Take out whatever's damaging it. Harvester shields are back online. We've got a pilot down.
What? Oh, come on. I was already even getting on top of you.
The harvester shield is recharging. Don't let the remnant fleet damage it.
Those mortar titans are really giving our harvester some damage.
They're set up on the outskirts. Hunt them down, team.
The harvester shield is back up.
Bring that titan
Just
down,
because it's
pilot.
funny. And because it's nuclear party. Yeah.
Enemy Titan destroyed. Brilliant work.
That brings back memories. Now finish the job.
Yoink! Take that from my Titan.
Well, you can't do any better than that. Like, literally. The harvester didn't take on any damage at all. Amazing work.
Looks like they're sending in flyers. They fly in quick.
Alright.
Heads up, team. There's a new wave dropping in.
So keep your heads up.
I already said that, Davis.
Double the advice.
Stand by for Titanfall.
Transferring control to pilot. You are outnumbered by enemy Titans. Mark the presence of state counterpart. Titan down. Advise you prioritize your target. Advise cover. Enemy Titan eliminated. Elevated threat condition. Multiple Titans attacking.
There's a drone shooting at me.
Enemy Titan attacking your target. Enemy Titan destroyed. Critical damage. Seek cover. Will be engaged by multiple weapons. Friendly Titan attacking your target. Smart core offline. Enemy Titan down. Titan destroyed. Enemy Titan eliminated. Friendly Titan attacking your target. You are outnumbered by hostile weapons. Enemy Titan eliminated. Enemy Titan destroyed.
That was some impressive work, don't you think, Davis? Davis! Oh, he's literally speechless.
Yeah. Awesome sauce. Alright.
Careful, team. You've got Arc and Nuke Titans.
Oh yeah, this is the big
Work
one.
together to take them out.
Teamwork always gets the job done.
Yeah, this is the big one. Let's go hit that. Something here and somewhere out in the area, like here. I don't know. Okay. But yeah. Eh.
We got another wave. Let's get him.
Yeah. Yep, here we go. Man, if I can get in there with a nuke eject. If I can get in the kind of in the middle.
Down.
It's okay. It's okay. Stick together.
Oh, I should have waited like another 5 seconds. Oh, I still got a bunch though.
Harvester shields back up to 100%.
I still got 4. It's pretty good for a nuke rodeo.
Ready for deployment. Nuke Titans inbound.
Okay.
You got some friendly pilots back in action. It is on now.
All ready. Stand by for
I want to come a
Titanfall.
little closer, but... Alright, I will go. Oh!
The Harvester shield is recharging, guys.
Alright, let me
Do us
come
a
help
favor,
you.
Keep it protected.
Nice shot.
Titan down.
Alright, good shit.
Guys, we just lost a pilot out there. Got to be more careful. Harvester shields are dropping.
What is... What's hitting it even?
We've got multiple pilots down.
Oh
Get
shoot.
together out there.
Okay.
Elevated threat
I'm gonna
condition.
do my job and hold back.
Pilot, you're the last one on your team alive down there.
Oh shit.
Don't worry, reinforcements are coming. Hey, good news.
Don't call me
Pilot
buddy!
reinforcements just landed.
I'm the only one left. Oh, come on. Alright, you guys need to get back in here. And you need to get back in here now because I cannot handle all of this on my own. I've got a core, maybe I can help out in the field. Ah. Ooh,
The Harvester shield is taking some hits.
smart core.
Give it some cover.
The Harvester shield is back up.
Get him. Laser! Fire in the laser! Oh lord, I can't pick that up right now. Sorry guys if you can hear my phone. I can't really pick it up. That's my other job. But I can't really pick that up right now. Actually, maybe I could. It's just a few.
Titan down. Friendly Titan attacking your target.
Can't do any better than that. Like, literally. The Harvester didn't take on any damage at all. Amazing work.
I think they're getting desperate. They're throwing everything they've got at you. Get ready.
Hey, sorry to bother you. You ready? We're all waiting for you.
Pilot on board. Restoring manual controls.
Yeah, that was my other job, chat. It's like, I wish I could help you guys, but... Yeah, they had a call in tonight, but like, it always seems to be those pesky call-ins.
Got one final wave here, pilots. Hang in there.
Yeah, I'm kind of guessing with, You think I'd have these all memorized by now with how much Frontier Defense I've played, but...
You back, pilot. We are better together.
Alright, yeah, let's get busy. Yeah, this map is weird. They like stop the drones. And there's only 3 left. Yeah, I may have to go long range. Oh, come on. Gotcha. You could dodge me. Oh, come on. There we go.
Recommend narrow spaces to gain a positional advantage.
This kind of.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Oh, jeez.
We've got a pilot down.
Critical damage.
The harvester shields are absorbing.
Guys, we just lost a pilot out there. Gotta be more careful.
Damage, take cover. Multiple types.
Oh, yeah.
Good news, team. Harvester shields are back online. Let's finish this. Enemy Titan down.
Nice. Alright, let's see if I can.
The harvester shield is back up.
Oh.
Oh, crap. The harvester shields are down.
Team, we've got a pilot. Harvester health is at 75%. That Ronin sword couldn't protect it from you, pilot. Pilot, your Titan's ready when you are. Team, protect the harvester while the shield recharges.
Good news, team. Pilot reinforcements just landed.
Totally missed the drone. Hey, GG's.
Get down.
Yeah! Now this is a team worth fighting with.
Good work. You destroyed the remnant fleet of swords. Let's get out of here.
Ugh. Man, we may end up having to switch topics, chat. If the player count's gonna be that low. It's 66, that's not any better. Yeah, depending on what happens. Looks like we're getting back in. Alright, what was the next round? I actually gotta look. Although, does it even matter if there's any other, if there isn't any other people? Probably not.
Pilot mode engaged.
Honestly, I don't think the wheel even matters. If there's not gonna be anyone to enjoy it with. Because then it doesn't actually have an impact if there's not at least 2 or 3 people that are subjected to it. Yeah, I may end up changing topics.
Alright, kids. You ready for thrills, chills, and kills? Must you say that every time? Yes. Yes, I must. Good luck, team.
Alright team, we've got the harvester online.
That's right. All you wonderful pilots get to protect it from the remnant fleet.
Ready or not, move out.
I'm detecting incoming enemy signatures. Not a whole lot, but don't get cocky. Watch out! Remnant fleet units incoming!
We'll be marking your mini-map to show you enemy landing zones.
So pay attention. Just might save your life.
Sorry, 1 second, Chad, I'm starting something.
Keep firing!
Oh, I can't do that yet. There we go. Trying to quick do something before too much started happening. Yeah, I may just end up switching topics.
Harvester shields are dropping.
Focus up team. Take out whatever's damaging it. Good news team, harvester shields
Or
are
I may
back
have to
online.
scout out on
Finish this.
Tuesdays and see if there's even going to be enough people to get matches. Yeah, Titanfall Tuesday might be disappearing. It's unfortunate, because we used to be able to get games pretty regularly. But not with this view. At least during the daytime. May have to make a stream schedule adjustment. I have an announcements channel? I don't think I do. I should probably make one.
The harvester was untouched that time. Good work.
Good work? Come on, Droves. It was great work. Stand by for Titanfall.
Peace. Okay.
Nice work out there. Here are some credits. Use them to build up some defenses.
Make yourself a little more badass. Ticks incoming. Keep your eyes peeled. Those things will blow up in your face.
Excuse me. I actually don't have an announcements channel. I'm gonna have to make one. Oh, TKBC!
Let me know when you're ready, pilot.
Oh, thank you for the follow. You must have followed me off script. Thank you. Thank you kindly. I see that you redeemed Hydrate on my list. I will kindly oblige shortly. Just trying to decide what I was gonna buy.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but are you ready? We're all waiting for you.
Oops. That's the wrong button. There we go. Oh yeah, arc traps are pretty much useless because of all the arc titans. Well, I'll put the one down that I have.
Another day, another
Welcome
win.
in, TK.
Bring it on.
I appreciate the hydrate redemption. I always got the water bottle on my desk. And sometimes if it's empty and I forget to refill it, then I have to do the walk of shame to the kitchen and get some more water out of my fridge. That has happened. Oh.
Welcome back. Cockpit cooling reactivated.
You! Best line ever. Do 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 do.
The harvester shield is taking some hits. Give it some cover.
Enemy
Nice.
Titan down.
Oh, did you have to raid yesterday? Oh,
The
okay.
shield's back up to 100%.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't always see it if people follow me after I raid them, because I'm usually offline and, like, going to get food at that point, so I usually catch it when I am next live setting up the stream. Come on. Hey! That's bug.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
Yeah, I've been following a bunch of people that I've been raiding, so then if I need somebody to raid and I can't find anybody else, like I usually like to raid somebody who's streaming the same thing that I was, but if I can't, then I've got a bunch of people that I can raid because I've been following
Harvester shields are dropping. Watch
lots and
out.
lots
The
of people.
harvester's getting barraged by mortar titans.
Listen up. Look near the
And also if I happen to have free time and you guys are live, of course. Although because I work second shift, that doesn't happen very much. And because I'm streaming on, you know, my own schedule and all that, it's the life of being a streamer, right?
Enemy damage sustained.
Come on. There we go. Got him. Scorched him.
harvester
Hot
shields are back
barbecue.
online.
Yeah, TK, I may end up switching topics after this. I mean, because you can actually tell how many people are online on this game. Because it'll tell you through the networks that you can join to group up with other players. And there was only 56 people online today, when there's usually several hundred.
Friendly Titan attack.
So this is extremely unusual.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
it's been difficult to find games. It was really hard getting into the first one. So, it's not normally that hard. It's just so unusual. Oof, yeah, that's odd. Yeah, because there's usually... Sometimes there can be as many as 1,000 or 2,000 online, so for there to only be double digits? Like, at least one person in the game right now is somebody that I was just playing with. If not 2 people, maybe, but... So...
We've got cloak drones.
And that's usually a bad sign when you're starting to see the same people. Obviously not the person, but just how many people are online. Yeah, I checked in between the last round and this round, and it was only 66, so practically no better. Yeah, so I may end up switching topics to something else. And that upsets me, because this game is fun to play. I mean, it is older, it didn't really get the love it deserved from the start, because they timed the release extremely poorly around other highly anticipated games like Battlefield. And I think one of the Call of Duty games was releasing around that time. And then, of course, the DDoS attack that occurred at one point that I was not a part of. I wasn't part of the group yet at that point. But I heard about a DDoS attack. There was actually another one, a smaller one, more recently in the last few months, and
Enemy Titan down.
a shot.
Core is ready.
Eee.
Flame core is ready.
Hey. Just roast them.
Flame core is ready.
I thought I had it off cooldown just in case I didn't yet. Okay, yeah, you need help.
Titan destroyed. Disengage. Enemy Titan down. Enemy Titan eliminated.
Quick thinking. Quick thinking on that nuke.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
Woo!
Enemy Titan eliminated.
Love that execution.
That was some impressive work, don't you think, Davis? Davis!
But yeah, I've got another topic lined up, chat. For those of you who may have just joined, I'm probably going to be switching because of the extremely low player volume that is currently on Titanfall.
They fly in quick.
I don't say that lightly. It really does pain me to have to say that we're switching because of low player count. My usual crew is not here, so that also kind of plays a role. None of my usual squad mates are here, so I'm kind of alone. So I am gonna have to
Get ready. Time to wait
change
back.
it.
Or shoot them, whatever gets the job done.
Yeah, and I've got it lined up, so we're good to go. Alright, here we go. We got a lot of drones. Yep, this is drone wave. We only got 2 turrets, and I guess I'm on turret duty. And the one who's got any. Not sure what everybody else is doing, but I'm just gonna worry about myself. I'm quite trying to get some dishes done. No, don't worry.
Looks like your turret is down.
I love people who lurk, TK. I love lurkers. I'm a very lurker-friendly streamer. I just like to talk to chat regardless. You know, as if they were actively chatting with me. I feel like that's good to do. Just to keep engaging with chat. No, I put on streams and stuff all the time if I'm like doing dishes or chores and stuff, and I'll be lurking. Lurking in somebody's chat. Or like watching something. Yeah, I love lurkers.
The turret is offline.
Love it.
Looks like your turret is down.
Your turret is back online.
How are we looking on the drones? What do we got left? There's only a couple. Alright, let's go.
Engaging follow-up.
Alright, let's go. Let's get it done.
Flame core activated. Multiple Titans attacking. Enemy Titan down.
Nice. Alright, good stuff. Just think I'm ignoring you. Nah. Nah, there have been streams, TK, where basically nobody chats at all, and a bunch of people are just lurking. And I'm totally cool with that. If people just want to lurk and chill, you know, I'll just casually engage with people. Kind of do like, for those of you coming in, this is the current state of affairs sort of deal. You get what I mean. I know that feeling. Yeah.
Your turret is offline.
Yeah, I love talking to chat. Oh, shoot. Get rid of this drone. Got him. Alright. Okay. Yeah, it looks like somebody's on him. Nice. Nate. Stalkers. Are you killing that guy or what? What's going on? This is...
The harvester was untouched that time. Good work.
Good work? Come on, Dro. It was great work.
Hey. Alright, yeah, let's grab... Yeah, last wave.
Looks
Alright.
like this wave is stocked with mortar titans. These guys launch rockets from afar.
Alright, I got a shield and... Oh, jeez, I'm trying to move. This is... Alright. There's gonna be a lot of Arc Titans on this wave. Dangerous little buggers.
Pilot, this is the last wave. You got this.
Flame core is ready. Flame core activated. Threat level has increased. Thermite launcher ready. Friendly fire attacking your target. Enemy Titan down.
Nice.
Youth Titans headed your way, team. Take him out.
Force ready.
Yeah, I got it.
Enemy Titan destroyed.
Harvester shields are dropping.
Easy peasy.
Harvester shield back up to 100%.
One sector attacking vehicle down. Enemy Titan.
Get a little TY to that person.
Friendly pilot attacking your target.
You've got arc titans down
Yeah, I think if I'm gonna be streaming this game during the daytime, I may have to scout out and see how many people are online because
Blade core activated. You are outnumbered. Friendly pilot attacking your target. Pilot, we
I
are
could speed run during the daytime on Tuesday because that's a single player thing. And I do think out loud a lot too, TK. You'll hear me talking to myself a lot, thinking out loud about a lot of things, so hopefully that doesn't bother you. Or anybody else in chat. For those of you who might be newer here and are just lurking, checking us out, I think out loud quite a bit. Both on the stream topic and just about everything else. So, if it's annoying, I apologize.
Heads up, team. More
It's just been a thing for me basically my entire life. I think out loud a lot of things. Shit. Ooh, that was a lucky fail. Why the heck do I have a Spitfire in my hand? I must have picked it up somewhere. Because I...
shield is taking some hits. Give it some cover.
Ah! Damn. Okay. I have received a message.
Your turret is offline.
Those mortar titans are really giving our harvester some damage.
They're set up on the outskirts. Hunt them down, team.
Yeah, so I posted in a Titanfall server, like a Titanfall speedrunning server that I became a part of. I posted this photo that I had of the 56 people, and someone said, for clarification, the game is not dying, Cloudflare was down. And I'm like, phew! Thank goodness. So it might just be a one-time issue.
Shields are gonna drop if they keep taking damage.
Or a temporary issue, thank goodness.
Protect the harvester. You've got this.
Thank goodness.
That Ronin sword couldn't protect it from you. There are mortar titans launching rockets at the harvester.
Those things are crazy. Take them out, team.
So it might just be a 1 or 2 week thing, hopefully.
Pilot, your titan's
Because I
ready
usually
when
stream
you are.
Titanfall on Tuesdays.
Because
I think it's thematic.
Stand by for Titanfall.
But for today, I definitely want to keep it going.
Harvester shields are
So.
back online.
Harvester shields are dropping. Your turret is back online. Woo!
Oh yeah, it's right on my core.
Team, we've got a pilot down.
What are you
It's
doing?
okay. It's okay. Stick together. We can win this thing.
The harvester shields are about to go down. Protect it. If they keep taking damage.
Give it some cover. Good news, team. Pilot reinforced. Those mortar titans are really giving our harvester some damage.
They're set up on the outskirts. Hunt them down, team. Bring that titan down, pilot. The harvester shields are about to go down. Protect it. Harvester shields back up to 100%. The harvester shields are absorbing damage.
What is it? There's a mortar.
Rose, is this pilot's titan ready yet?
Almost. Your titan's ready for deployment.
Oh jeez.
Titan harvester shields
Alright, I
are
got
back
him.
online.
Ugh.
Forge AI transferring controls to pilot.
Alright, I got him. I got this. Woo!
Titan down.
Victory!
Nice job, guys. I think you impressed Davis.
Victory, victory, victory!
There we go, there's my gun. Like, that's usually right at the end there. Alright, so we're actually gonna switch gears here, chat. Hey, top scoring player. Yeah, 81. It's still not very good. Alright, so we're gonna switch topics. Alright, pardon me a second for checking in on something. Oh, perfect. It got done. Alright, cool. I am going to boot up our backup topic for today. And with a win, perfect. Yes, indeed. Indeed, TK. At least we ended with a win. So this is going to be a game that I picked up from someone that I used to play games with who was British. It's been a while since I've talked to them. Kind of had a bit of a falling out, but that's a story for another day. But this is Frostpunk. This is if you think of Fallout, it's relatively similar in the respect that you've got city building, society management, but instead of a nuclear apocalypse being your issue, you are dealing with a global winter instead. So let's see what we have time for. We're gonna play a couple. If we have time, we're gonna play a couple of them. So there are 6 scenarios in the first game. There's also a second game, but runs in that game can easily take 2 to 3 hours. I don't have time for that at this point. But we've got a few different scenarios that we can play. Canonically, I would say the order, these bottom 2 are DLCs. These bottom 2, Last Autumn and On the Edge. So if I had to pick a canonical order, it would definitely start with The Last Autumn, and we'll play it. And then I would have to argue that the events of A New Home, The Arks, The Refugees, and The Fall of Winterhome are kind of taking place similarly to each other, if not pretty much at the same time. And then On the Edge takes place, canonically, I would believe, last, because of the way the story is written for it. But we'll go with something to start off to help those of you who have not seen this game before kind of understand what this game is about. Technically, the beginner scenario is A New Home, but I would honestly argue this is the real beginner scenario because you get to see how the universe develops. So, we're gonna learn about it here. So, this world here, this scenario, is based on building a giant generator structure that is designed to produce heat to counteract the coming global winter. And the generators scattered throughout the world are what help refugees from London and many other civilizations and countries survive that winter. So this is why I'd say this scenario is kind of the introduction, because you get to see the start of it. We're going to be building a generator. And then we'll go ahead and see if we got time to play A New Home. And so you've got all your tech tree. This is like your research. This is pretty standard for a lot of games. And depending on which scenario you are playing in Frostpunk, it will differ what research a little bit, what research you have and where in the tree. In a couple of the scenarios, you start with stuff already. And I did kind of blitz through it, but the Book of Laws is like your rules and regulations, and you deal with those as you see fit. There are kind of some meta ones that I'll go over.
Get some rest, people.
Yeah, so for this scenario, we're getting started. We're just setting up tents and resource generation infrastructure that is critical. And so the law book, this also kind of depends on what scenario you're playing, but the basic premise is the same. You can pick from anything that has a white line attaching to it. If you see over here, like the House of Pleasure and Bare Knuckle Bouts, you have to pass the public house first. So it is kind of a tiered system. And I do have a specific pattern for how I do this. So what I do first in this one is I pass the hearty meals. That makes people happier, because, you know, more food. Why not? So, and I can typically afford it. It does cost more to make those. More raw food to make those meals, but it makes people happier. So if you can afford it, I would strongly advise doing so. And then you'll have various pop-ups that'll come up, various in-game events that you'll have to deal with. Some of them are related to the laws and stuff that you pass, others are scripted in-game events that you'll have to address. And then we've got the docks now. This is one of our basic resource structures. So I'm building my city in a very specific way. Or not the city, this is a campsite. So I'm kind of using the buildings to get the structure, but I'm not building anything yet because I need this. I just need to designate the space, as it were. Like, I know where I'm going to put it, but I don't have the stuff to do it yet, if that makes sense. But I do need this, so I'm going to put that here. This is a gathering post. It basically lets you gather from any resource pile within its range. And what is within range will be highlighted in white. And that's how you'll know that you can do that. And so we've got the resource dock. I usually assign that one to steel, because steel generates very, very slow compared to the other resources, so I like to pile that up quicker. And then, because this is a work site, Camp Life reality check. Your motivation is going to fall each and every morning for the rest of the run. And the hearty meals help mitigate that, as do the chapels and many other buildings and many other laws. But eventually it starts decreasing faster and faster, and you may find yourself in a pickle. So I'm going to build the other two tech structures so then I can research quicker. And then the telegraph station lets you order new workers, engineers, or steam cores. There's also a law that lets you order prosthesis because, of course, this is an extremely dangerous job. We are building an insanely powerful structure. So, of course, there's going to be workplace injuries that are going to be taking place. And some of which may require an amputation, so you'll have to deal with that at some point. But I'm getting my research up because I need the reloading station, which is a much more powerful resource gathering object. Let's start working on the chapel, because you also have a time limit for building, so keep an eye on that. And this scenario is very strictly time limited. And I'll show you guys what that means in a minute.
Morning, people. Time to get busy.
Okay, that one. Yeah, and some of them I pass and then just build the building and then demolish it because it doesn't really...
Regulations change.
Either it doesn't do much or I don't have the resources to support it. Okay, let's get the coal started. Now what? Oh, skeptic. And then you can see what the consequences will be for each decision. And the game will tell you if the decision could be impacted by something later. So the game will tell you if, like, say, this could have consequences later, for example. Like, this may have dire consequences, or something like that. Oh, I need more wood. Damn it. Alright, fine. Alright. At the chapel. And then motivation will rise. And then if you hover over motivation, you can see what your daily losses are, what your modifiers are. So the game does give you those clues and those indicators to help you. And you can see your discontent also, what's influencing that. Yeah, so there's a lot to keep track of, but that's typical for these kind of games. A lot of micro, you could say.
New regulations.
Yeah, a lot of micro. But I love it. It's the kind of micro that I like and that I can manage.
Time to work.
And then, so once you've got the reloading station and you stick it on your steel, I would strongly recommend starting to head over this way towards generator construction because you need all those buildings in order to make the generator parts. And as you can see here, looking at the workshop, your working hours are also something you need to be mindful of. In this particular scenario, and this one only, you can actually make it run 24 hours if you want. And I usually pick that option because it's just easier. Yeah, I'll let that play out. Yeah, this early part of the game, I've grown the strategy of just piling up as many resources as possible and starting generator construction a little bit later because then I'm more prepared to do so.
Work's not gonna wait.
I basically wait as long as possible. Alright, so this is the profiles manufacturer. This is the very first generator construction building that is required. Actually, I'll really quick just get rid of this. Or get that quest out of the way. Yep, and then I can put the profiles manufacturer down. And I always recommend getting optimized materials, innovative process, and redesigned templates because that reduces the cost and creation time of all of your stuff. So that is also really helpful because of the time crunch. And then it will tell you your logistical limit is... There is a limit to how much you can hold. So when you max it out, go ahead and order stuff.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Alright, so I'm actually going to get the other resource dock ready. Just so that it's in place, because that's another thing that I would strongly advise. And that's the reason we're playing on easy difficulty, because then it'll be easier for me to explain what's going on. And then I'll go ahead and get a reloading station down right away. Because eventually these sawmill sites are going to run out.
Shake a leg. The shift's on.
Alright, now that we've got that set up, we need to work on food and health. Because, of course, you need to keep people healthy and make sure they can eat. Because the starting food supply that you get does not last you more than like a week or so. So you have a bit of a buffer, but you don't have a huge one. So you'll notice here under basic facilities it says build and activate. I typically don't activate it yet until I feel ready to do so. I basically want to get my resource infrastructure down first.
Get some rest, people.
And make sure you've got housing for everybody or they're gonna get sick. Very important. And sometimes the AI is dumb and they won't build. Like so. And it takes them forever, so you may end up having a bit of a battle with the people refusing to build stuff. And that can cause you to fail quests that you wouldn't otherwise, so it's kind of silly. But it's like, why aren't you building this shit? It's I should actually change the topic over on Twitch, but
Get to work, people.
yeah, and I like to have one of each of coal, wood, and steel. Alright. So as time allows before the end of this, I like to try and set up for healthcare because that's going to become a pretty immediate issue. Once we start looking at things. And then we're okay in the law book for now. We don't need anything else. And then in this scenario, you get like letters in the mail, so you can censor or not censor, or like take things out and all that, so. I'm gonna censor that out because we need to keep our motivation and discontent low. I know that's mean, but it's a necessity.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Yeah, as soon as that sawmill gets done, I'll throw down a couple more shelters. And my motivation is going up because the
Come on, get
people are living in good conditions. Eventually, though, that gain will outpace the loss, or the loss will outpace the gain, and I'll start having losses, and I have to manage that accordingly. Oh, shit. I have 3 hours. Ah! Good thing I was paying attention. And this is the point where you can get 2 shifts, which is basically 24 hours. But I want to have the infirmary in place before I do that, because then I've got medical care lined up. Hello, everyone! Hey, bloke! What is happening? Hi, welcome back. Alright, so the infirmary is in place.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Alright, I'm gonna order some engineers to staff that facility. Gonna go ahead and get some more people into wood production while we're at it. This is not Titanfall 2. I know, Bloke, we had to switch topics because the player count on Titanfall was less than 100. And we were having a hard time getting games. I think we got lucky with the 2 that we got, but we were waiting a considerable amount of time. Let me go ahead and change on Twitch. Yeah, just so everybody else coming in can see.
Get some rest, people.
Yeah, definitely by the next day. Yep. Alright, next working day, we're gonna be getting in. Got our engineers that we need for the infirmary. And if you hover over here, guys, it'll tell you with the generator construction how far ahead of or behind schedule you are. So keep an eye on that. And you'll see the bar gradually fill. High motivation. Well, we need that.
Sun's up. Get to work, people.
Oh. Oops. I thought I had that set up. There we go. Yeah, and then I like to... You actually do have enough time to sign 2 shifts and work coordination
Rules in effect.
before the safety law thing becomes an issue. So now we can basically keep this place running 24 hours a day. And so work pace becomes much less of an issue.
Quitting time. Take a breather.
Yeah, it takes twice the manpower, but if you're running 24 hours a day, you can get quite a bit done. I've got resources maxed out. That's all we need. Yeah, of course I need more steel.
Get up, people. There's work to be done.
There we go.
Listen, everybody. New regulations.
Alright, let's get tier 5 tech. Get the ventilation plants ready.
Shift's over. Stow your tools.
Let's just get it in place, even though we're not going to be using it yet because we don't have anybody working on the construction site. Let's just have it down so that it's ready. Okay, shut it off. Oh yeah, I gotta set that up for 24-hour function. Because we want to get the coal efficiency upgrades before we start using it, because then we don't use as much. And then safety procedures, and we are just in time.
Are in place. Get on up. Work's not gonna wait.
Alright, so we can get started. Well, actually... yeah, while that's running, I gotta get the machine shop done. Crap, I forgot about that, actually.
Folks, enough work for today.
Let's just get a bunch of housing down while we're waiting. And then after hours equipment maintenance.
Attention, regulations change.
Yeah, so we're about 19 hours behind. But we're still okay.
Come on, get moving. Time to work.
Yeah, there's something specific that I'm waiting for, and that's the efficiency for the machine shop, because we can bolster our production speed considerably. Ah, confiscated. We need the food. Okay, that's everything for now.
The shift's over. Time to grab a bite.
Yep, toxic gases. That becomes an issue pretty quickly. And that's when we need to start getting the ventilation plants running. And it instantly advances progress on the generator by a certain amount. And there's a scripted accident that happens right about here at 69%. I'll let the animation play out. Basically, there's an explosion in the underground shaft. And the workers are trapped. Depending on your work safety, you may have to have people die. But because our workplace is at least unhealthy, we can rescue everyone without having anyone die. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep getting ready, and then the construction sites go on strike. That's another thing you'll have to deal with also. And then make them a promise to get them to resume work. You could technically go either route, workers or engineers. If you're concerned about safety, if you're having safety issues, pick engineers, but otherwise you can go with the workers. And new labor laws will favor either group. Realistically, yeah, it does not matter.
Company rules are in place.
The workers, however, have an ability that is kind of busted, and it's... makes production speed go absurdly fast. So, yay. And then this is the foundry. That's the last of 3 of the main structures. And so I'll go ahead and turn the ventilation plant off, because we are done. We're not going to have anybody working on it. So no need to waste the coal if there's nobody working. And then there's other abandoned sites that you can look at with the foragers' quarters. Those are totally optional though. Yeah, we are 15 hours ahead. Yeah, we've got everything we need pretty much. If you want to get this, you can. You don't really need it, but increases efficiency of the infirmary. That's about it. And then because I've played this scenario enough, I've basically memorized everything that I need to go through the entire game. Just base kit. At least on the lower difficulties. The higher difficulties I haven't quite mastered yet, but I'm a very casual player of this one. Once in a while I'll bump it up a little, but... And then global strike risk. And you can see what your risk of striking is. Keep track of that. Your discontent will influence that. One man, one vote. Rig it! Rig the elections.
Work's over for the day. Time to rest.
Yeah, we're not quite done yet. Alright, so we've got all the steam exchangers that we need for this segment, including what we need for the bonus production speed. Turn that off. Still need more wood. Okay, we got enough wood. Oh yeah, they wanted me to pass comfortable quarters. And there's other stuff that can increase your motivation. If you pick comfortable quarters, people have more room, but you have to build more housing. Or you can cramp them. Comfortable quarters are easy, and it's a nice boost. And then they kind of bug you to pass the council, but you can muzzle them and only make them come up with good ideas. That's usually what I end up doing, but... Okay. So that's set up for 24-hour function.
Enjoy your free time.
Yep, and we're pretty much on pace. We're doing good. If you miss any 2 of the deadlines, you're fired. So be careful. Make sure you're staying on top of your work pace. Yeah, they can. There's a decision making, alternatives to going on strike. Honestly, this doesn't do much, but...
You work for yourself now.
Yep, workers. The motivation rises a bit. And then the engineers wonder if you're really going against them.
Time to rest. You've earned it.
And then for this one, you can make extra steam exchangers to produce safety equipment, and that raises your work safety level. And there's actually an additional option that becomes available if your workplace is safe, but that is really hard to get up to because there's a base safety level, and then of course the gases. Oh. External housing. I will remedy that. No. So I'll kind of show you guys an example of what it means when... Well, looks like I'm not going to quite get to that level, but... Because the toxic gases just went up, the concentration. But there is another bonus if your workplace is safe. But then there's another one. They're trapped by the heat source that's going to power the generator. In this case. And you have different options here. Engulfing the people in deadly fumes. And yeah, you'll see this option is grayed out because our workplace is not safe. You can seal off the source to save them, but the generator won't be able to power very much. You can leave the source open. All the workers underground will die. Or you can send a rescue with the safety equipment and people will just be gravely injured. Then the generator will achieve its full heating power. And proper medical care, they will live. Celebrate the anniversary of the Edinburgh bread riots by giving everyone the rest of the day off. The crop failure, famine, and riots. Yeah, we need to keep working, guys. Come on.
Work's over for the day. Time to rest.
And then deadly people might die. So we're good there. And because I already built the 50 structural profiles, I can get those down right away. And then we can start looking at the steel composites. And I know about how many we need to make this part. And this is what I meant with the official doctrine. They go astray, we need to control which their ideas are publicized, so basically we muzzle them.
Get out, workers. Report for duty.
Oh, the councils are protesting. Come to this fist. You're going too far. I don't have enough food rations. Get over it. Everybody, you will be silenced. Bite you, mark my words. Yeah? You wanna try? You wanna get paid?
Work is over.
I don't think so. You wanna get paid? Yeah. Then listen up. And yeah, the Gathering Post resources are gone. Yep, the gases are extremely high now.
You work for yourself now.
Machine shop is on strike. What do you guys want? Yeah, let's do that.
Quitting time. Workers, leave your tools in order.
So that I can... Okay, we're about 4 days ahead, so we're looking okay. Oh, nice. Have more stuff. Yeah, let's get some more workers then. We're gonna need them. Yeah, we're gonna need the housing. Yeah, you could do, and this is the upgrade that I was talking about, selfless sacrifice. It reduces workplace safety by 2, so you have to be extremely careful when you use this.
Problems to the
And I mean extremely careful when you use this. Yeah, we need to bolster that steel. Carry on. Nah. Have a party.
shift's over. Enjoy your free time.
Yeah, maybe I'll grab the advanced fishing harbor. There's some hungry folks. Yeah, collective bargaining. I've honestly never had more than one workplace on strike at any given time, so it's not really an issue. Maybe on the higher difficulties that would be a problem, but...
Workers, your shift is on.
Pretty sure this is it. Equal duties. Making history, you say. Mankind's last hope. Engineers sit on their ass. Enough! Yeah, abolition of privileges basically means you can employ anybody anywhere. But that can create some problems, and we just don't need that, so...
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
Yeah, let's get everything built. And then this will be enough stuff for the rest of the game. So we can go ahead and...
New rules in effect.
Yeah, and then we'll have enough workers to keep it running for the rest of the game, and you'll notice how far ahead we are gonna get. Then there's an optional final phase where you can upgrade the generator, but if you want, it's not required. It does affect the epilogue. What was it? 2545. He had it coming. Radical activism!
Time to rest. You've earned it.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done. $25 steel composites. I've actually got enough. Let's go ahead and do it. And we got time. We're well ahead of schedule, so we got time to build the extra parts. Oops. I wanted to go here. Oh, come on.
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
Are these last 8 people actually going to eat? I was gonna say, that's a problem sometimes when you can't get them to freaking eat when you actually have the food. Oh, the game is up. Bregbud in the pub. Angry workers demand explanation. Drunken gossip. And that's where the actions have consequences part comes into play.
Shift's over. Enjoy your free time.
And there's that selfless sacrifice, and that's what I mean. You have to be careful,
You work for yourself now.
because the selfless sacrifice is really... Like I said, you gotta be really, really, really careful when you use that. Defeatist! Punish him. Do I even need anything else? Not really. And there's a point where you don't need anything else, so you can just let it ride until you do. Actually, I have enough money.
Time to
I have enough stuff to get people running. Oh. I will admit I totally forgot to do that. Oh! My storage is full. Eh. I didn't realize that was possible.
Cold is coming.
I thought it was just like a blanket. But no.
Workers, your shift is on.
Leave it there.
Time to rest. You've earned it.
Yep, in the beginning of the end, they tell you, change of plans! The cold is coming sooner than expected! So get your shit together. But we are gonna have it done well before that point, so we don't have to worry about it.
Attention. Incident at the construction site.
Oh, dangerous. And then that's where the amputees come into play. But...
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
yeah, and then the fire danger. Small fire breaks out in the core. That's also scripted. What? Oh. Strict risk rises. Well, that's only if you're employed in the generator sites, so honestly, that has no effect whatsoever.
Workers, your work is over for today.
I could even take the workers out of food production and stick them into the generator. We got more than enough food to last us the rest of the game.
Get up, workers. Report.
Yep, and then this is the core related to that fire that we built the fire dampeners on. Yep, now there's a big honking fire. So for this one, you could evacuate them, crippling the generator. It'll be prone to malfunctions. I have done like funny runs where I actually do all of this, and it's not the ending is not very good. So as far as the epilogue. Yep, and then the safe workplace thing. Yeah, we need to get everybody back to work. Engineers, clean it up. Clean it up.
Shift's over. Enjoy your free time.
Oh yeah, just for fun, chat, I'm gonna pass this. The House of Pleasure. I don't think I need to explain that to anyone. I don't think I really need to explain that to anybody.
Workers,
keep moving.
Shift is on.
Well, keep it going, people. Good old Aunt Sally. Oh! Nice. Oh yeah, you can see, you can see this kind of stuff. Workers' ideas. Drinking gin on the job must be allowed. Equal brothers and sisters. Red Riot has nothing to do after hours. Ask London to send us the Sayer Circus. There deserves a chance. Evaluating new ideas. Cricket field and hold the Northern Championship. Voted down. Send the winners on a vacation to England. Give extra rations to all the welders. Half the workers' representatives should be women. Double the overtime pay. Can we get those fancy automatons to do the heavy lifting? Cod liver to protect themselves from toxins. Yes, you can read that. That's kind of just funny. If you didn't pass the official doctrine, you may be faced with having to pick some of those between some of those options. But thankfully, only the good ones come out. Because I've had some where it's like, shut down the chapels, shut down the house of pleasure, shut down this, that, or the other thing that's increasing motivation. It's just like, no! You people are idiots! Yep, then there's the cold. The cold coming earlier than expected. Just hope it won't get any colder. Well, unfortunately, that's not really gonna happen.
Get to work. Report all problems to the Union.
Yep, the chaos is rising at home. Lottery system, people claim it's rigged. Yep, and this is the last phase of generator construction. You can basically pull everybody out of everything at this point. Almost everything. Sensor.
Work's over for today. Time to rest.
Let's finish this up. Yeah, if you're not done with the generator by day 37, you are stuck there for like another week. And you can't produce or procure more food, so you better have stockpiled. I made that mistake on one of my first playthroughs of this one.
Get up, workers. Report for duty.
Base is under attack.
Workers, your work is over for today.
Yep, we're done. Yeah, let's take it up. And so then under generator construction, you'll get the upgrades. I thought I built those. Yep, icebreaker's on the way. Yeah, you could have stopped the game right there, but... if you make the upgrades, it increases the number of people that you can support.
Get moving, workers. You work for yourself now.
New rules are in place.
Let's get a few workers in there to increase the efficiency. We can do it! Cool! Nice.
Shift over. Enjoy your free time.
And then the last one, the heat vents. We're just about done.
Workers, your shift is on.
What's going on? Eh, leave it in there.
Time to rest.
And that is the official finish. Alright, so that is the end of that one. And you can see the generator construction in the epilogue here. It's kind of zooming in on it a little bit. Yep, and comes together. And then, yeah, it tells you how many citizens it can support and what their chances of survival are. If you let the generator just totally fuck up and you don't put any of the upgrades in there, it's like 200 and like a support capacity of 200 and the survival chance is like minimal. It's a pretty wide range depending on what you did. Like, we got an ad break coming. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Hold on. Oh, actually, I could deal with it. Alright, I'm gonna hop up and run to the bathroom real quick, chat. I will be back shortly, and then we'll play through this one. Hey everybody, sorry for the delay. Hear ye. Shiki. I see you over there. Alright. Sorry about that, chat. Thank you for your patience. Alright. Let's do another one. Yeah, if I can play this one quick, we should be good. I have the bell and all. Nice. Alright, so this one is, we already start with a generator, and we're just trying to survive. I also have a very specific pattern for how I execute this one.
New law. A new law has passed.
And I'm also kind of doing the space creation method. Or the space creation that I was referring to. To get my tech labs down first. You can actually ignore the housing problem for a little while. It's kind of crazy. I learned this trick a while ago. You can actually delay it by more than you would think. Just to get that out of the way. Yeah, get extended shifts as early as possible. The earlier the better, because then you get 4 extra hours of productivity each day, even though obviously people are not going to be too happy about it. Alright, let's get the engineers out. We need them in the research facilities. And then you're gonna need the beacon. Well, technically it's not required. You could go the entire game without building the beacon at all, but you don't really want to do that because you need resources and you need people. But I actually did a video where I totally bypassed it. Where I could only use the 80 people that I started with. And that was actually an interesting time. That was an interesting experience. Yeah, then I'll get the steelworks in place. Get the sawmill in place. get sustained life because I need to tide over the time.
New law in the city.
Oh yeah, we've got a health issue. Yeah, let's get people out searching for other survivors.
Work time. Get moving.
And then the first place you always go is down here to the Lost Expedition, and then you can retrieve a bunch more people. Yep, and I'm gonna make sure that I have my sawmill in place so that it's ready for when I need it. So now that we've got those basics, we gotta start working on food and healthcare, because otherwise we are gonna have a big problem on our hands. You can get the care house to care for the gravely ill, which are people that cannot work. Now we'll go ahead and build the cookhouse so then it is in place for when it is time to build it. Time to utilize it. Alright, at this point you can kind of go ahead and take care of the housing quest issue. Definitely escort them, because if you send them, some of them are gonna die. And you definitely don't want that, so. Actually, yeah, bring that down. There we go. Yep, and then we've got new people. Got the first group. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. Yeah, that's not gonna last very long, so I want to get my... We gotta rush the infirmary because we definitely need that healthcare. And that's at drafting machines, which is level 2. But then we also have to research the medical post upgrade first. So that's great. There. No, we won't be able to get it today, but we can definitely get it. Yeah, we can get it, mostly. Yep, and then there's food. Yep, now our people are starting to get hungry. And now we can go for what I now discovered to be meta, which is corpse disposal. I know it's kind of sad to think about that, but just dumping your dead in the snow.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Yeah, I definitely gotta get food. Yeah, once we get the infirmary, we are all set on healthcare for the rest of the game. Because that is your upgraded medical facility, you can also treat the gravely ill. Yep, and then when it gets to be that cold, you start running into frostbite. And then you get an automaton on the bridge. I choose to send it, even though you can technically dismantle it and get a 2-to-1, but the factory is well down the line, so I wouldn't do that. Yeah, let's start making food. Before people start eating the raw food, you don't want them to do that, so... Yes. And then you can also kind of fake out the quests to get, you know, get everyone sheltered and all that. Very easy way to raise your hope and get your discontent down, so... It's kind of cheating, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And then the organ transplants makes it so your people recover faster. Funny enough, it doesn't matter if there's any dead people. You still get the bonus for it. Yeah, transplantations. Even though there's no dead people. That's probably a bug. I don't think that's intended, but... Yeah, let's keep gathering resources and... yes. And then Winterhome is right there. I mentioned Winterhome not long ago. Yeah, I need resources. Actually, can I upgrade anything? And then they're carrying a bunch, so they're gonna come back with resources as well. And then the automaton functions as a full team of workers and functions 24 hours a day, so you can totally cheese by having your entire city basically on autopilot. I've done that. It's actually very helpful. Oh, I'm just short of the wood requirements. Let's get the steam steelworks down first, so then when the automaton arrives... yeah, let's get that large convoy home. Let's actually start building the rest of the roads. Yeah, let's just get a bunch of them. Just because I can. Have it ready to go. And then that's our automaton friend that just came in. And you'll notice we can assign it, and it will start working. And like I said, it will work 24 hours a day. Let's go and get prosthetics.
A new law has passed.
And then if anyone gets a limb amputated, you can use prosthesis to put them back to work. Oh yeah, I can get more. Let's go. Oh, that's another coal pile depleted. Yeah, you have a good amount of starting coal around your city. Take advantage of that. As much as you can. Yeah, once you get down to the last one though, you'll want to have your own generation source ready. Max out our resource production. Yeah, you definitely want to be able to do that because when you start getting heavy questing, you'll want to have enough resources to fulfill it. And then, yeah, those guys came home. There's another group that we can rescue at the observatory.
End of shift.
But,
Go west on.
and it's honestly better to hit I won't address this right now than to make a promise and then break it. Because if you make a promise and then break it, the consequences are much more severe. So when in doubt, just say no. And you will be better off, trust me. Alright, just so that we're... well, you don't need it yet. We're okay. Let's go rescue this other group. Let's escort them in. Alright, food, health, and shelter. I mean, anything else in the law book right now? Well, we could do that, but I usually do child labor, but the only place I can really put them is in the cookhouse. Yeah, so I think we're good for now. You can utilize child labor at the start to get ahead, to get a boost on your resource production, but in the early game, but if you want them working on the heavy machines, you will have to pass child labor all jobs, and that makes a lot of people really upset, because, you know, you're sending children to work with extremely dangerous equipment. So, there was actually a run that I did where I beat this entire scenario using only children. The only exception I made was places where children cannot be employed, so like workshops, medical facilities, as well as the beacon. But everywhere else had to be employed by children, so I also had vegetarians. I had a vegetarian diet because children can be employed in the hothouse. So, yeah, I had a city of vegans. So that was fun. Yep, and then I can cheese out the quest, like I mentioned. Okay. I'll say that's everybody. Yeah, I know I'm kind of going really fast. If anybody wants me to stop and explain, I'm more than happy to do so. Just shout it out. Feel free to shout it out in chat. I'm also kind of half speedrunning this. Yep, take the resources, send them home. Yeah, let's get the houses going. Yeah, let's have the ability to make better housing, even though we're not going to do it yet. I want to be able to tie that to a quest, so I'm going to get my resources piled up.
Time to rest, folks. Work out for the day.
Now for the gloomy cave, there's a chance your scouts will die, so I'm going to do that after a midnight, because the game auto-saves at midnight every day. What does it have to be a hunter's hut? That'd be kind of silly if it did. Guess we're about to find out.
Brace yourselves.
I mean, I can just upgrade it, it's fine, but...
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
There we go. In-house redesign, they cost less. No! I know you guys aren't happy about the extended work shifts, but it's a necessity to survive. Oh, shoot. Oh, okay, I got lucky. Alright, cookhouse insulation. The cookhouses are warmer. Let's go ahead and get advanced technology.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
And then once we bring those guys home, we'll head back to Winterhome and be ready to trigger that next sequence. Maybe we'll be just in time to do so. Just to have them ready and in place. Because I don't have to scramble.
There's plenty to do.
Yep, and now we've got all levels of technology available for when they are necessary. Yeah, soon I'll have to get my coal production started because I will be running out of it. Okay, we've got our resources maxed out. Let's get coal mining established before we run out, because we definitely don't want to be freezing to death. Because if you don't have the heating on, people will die. Because it's going to be cold, even if you have good housing. So bear that in mind, my dear friends. What? Let's see if I can do that, actually. So it's only the bad ones. So we've got 6 houses that we have to... Yep, then 15 hours to Winterhome. You see, this is what I mean by having all the housing technology available, because then you can spam out the quest. And basically get it for free. And then you also have to keep them livable for 2 days, but because of the weather timeline, we will be well within that. We will be good to go. Yeah, and make sure you're ready when you go to send your scouts to Winterhome, because when you do this, the next sequence of the game starts. So I'm just gonna make sure that we are ready. I'm gonna make sure we've got all our housing in place for all of our current residents. Alright, so the next day, as soon as the workday opens up, we will go ahead and begin the second sequence. I think we are ready. So as soon as the timer stops at 5 a.m., Titanfall 2, gameplay, Frostpunk 1, Nova is trolling. Yeah, I gotta change the stream name when I go to publish the VOD to reflect a split. Because, Shiki, I'm gonna tell you, when I was online on Titanfall, there was barely 50, 60 people online. Normally the game has several hundred. I heard that it was a issue of something being down, so that's why the player count was so low. And once you get to this point, you'll have to decide. You could go with either of these, but I find Faith to be easier.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Yeah, I know, guys, you're upset.
There's plenty to do.
Yeah, I know, you guys want to leave. You want to go back to New London. But you're not gonna have any luck there, so... I mean, people don't realize that until you convince them. But yeah, I only switched because... of the low player count and the difficulty in finding matches.
Having your tool. The shift is ending.
So... I know you're just making a funny little joke there, but just to tell everybody in chat why the name of the stream and the name of the current game being played does not match. Just to let everybody know that might be lurking, that is the reason why. Busy Tuesday. Actually, if I got that second group, let's start sending them in the other direction. Yeah, the kids. Yeah, unfortunately we cannot afford to house and feed a bunch of kids. We kind of need to focus on who we got. Well, your hope drops considerably, so make sure you address that quickly. And I find it easiest with Faith. I'm going to show you guys why. Cool. Yep, we got Resource Depot upgrade complete. So anything else we need? What's the temperature looking like? Yeah, we're okay. We can get heating started. The Americans. Yep. And it's not just the British who are dealing with this, it's everybody, but you happen to be playing with the British in this game. But there are notions that other groups are also attempting to escape the global winter catastrophe.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Yep, send them home, drop the resources off. Get those prayers out.
Hear me, hear me.
I should also find a new spot for a sawmill because I don't want to... I don't want to run out of wood, because I still need a lot of it. And that's the one thing about the sawmill versus the wall drill is you have to move it around, but honestly, it's not too big of an issue. The spot that I put it in is basically enough for at least half the game, if not more, depending on what exactly you're doing. So you definitely have a lot of wiggle room if you stick it down there. And make sure you're keeping track of your your explorers, so then you can keep them running. You could get that third group if you wanted to, but you don't really need it. I find that 2 groups with maxed out travel speed is enough. Maybe on the higher difficulties, because you don't travel as quickly, it might be more helpful. And there's another upgrade I'm going to show you guys about, and that is the Outpost Depot. There's a specific area, Tesla City, that gets you free Steam cores for the rest of the game. So the sooner you get your hands on it and start harvesting it, the better. So we're going to go ahead and get them in place. Get the team ready. Just to get the team in place. You can have up to 2. Yeah, I think we can heat everybody. Yeah, so basically I gotta give everybody... So I gotta make these guys into a house. And because I've got all the upgrades researched to increase building efficiency, I can upgrade the entire set at once. The beauty, chat, of planning ahead. And denying quests until you are ready to do so. Yeah, send them straight to Tesla. Because the sooner we get that started, the better. Yep, send out an outpost group. They actually travel faster to those locations. So they can help the scouts get there quicker as well. Lot of stuff. Lot of stuff. A lot of stuff to think about. New law. And definitely go for the Faith Keepers, because you want them to be policing the area and making sure people are not going crazy. And there are certain things that actually require them. Alright, and the outpost teams are quicker. We got our heating ready. Our basic heating ready. Yeah, resources were done. Until we need this, we're not going to research it. Let's go ahead and start upgrading our generator, because we're going to need that for the final segment. Yep, man, the Faith Keeper's running around. But unfortunately, we cannot send our scouts in there. Oh yeah. And definitely keep the steam level down unless you actually need it, because otherwise your coal supply is going to dwindle potentially faster than you can replace it. And this is another thing that you can pre-plan for when trying to milk for quests. Risk entering, it doesn't matter if they die or not, because they're not carrying anything. Unfortunately, that's 5 people that died. Tis unfortunate, but yeah, upgrade efficiency is nice because then you don't burn as much coal, so you can further stretch a potentially low supply. Cleric, go reassure people. And we need people to be reassured that they will be okay. Oh, looks like we got some more people. Yep, that must be some of the people that came in. Alright, so that's ready. Yeah, let's just start bum rushing stuff that we know we're gonna need later. Yay! And see, that's the Faith Keepers. They can get you a free hope increase there. Which is Pog. Yep.
End of shift. Go rest all you can.
Yep, that steam sawmill is about to run out. And then after you get the Faith Keepers, go for the temple, because you will be able to get a massive hope boost with some of the stuff that you get there. You said that's really sad. Yeah, I actually posted it in the, Hey Blackberry, how you doing? Welcome in. Yeah, I actually posted that in the Titanfall 2 speedrunning Discord, and Elad replied and said something is down, like Cloudflare is down. So that's the reason that the thing is so low. I mean, it would make sense. So, pray for him and the assailants. We are peaceful people. Yeah, so I ended up switching topics. So I guess if I'm gonna be streaming Titanfall during the daytime, I need to... It's not dead yet. No. No, based on what Elad said, we're still okay. But I guess from now on, if I'm gonna stream Titanfall Frontier Defense during the daytime, I need to scout out ahead and see what the player count is, because it took a significant bit to get even the first match. So, I only ended up playing 2 rounds because I didn't want the stream to be boring, just sitting there waiting for matches. So I ended up changing topics. Yeah, I need food rations to set that off. Okay. But yeah, I posted that same screenshot because I was worried. Like, is Titanfall dead at this point? And thankfully it seems like the answer to that question is no. Okay, that's range level 2. I don't think we need range level 3. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah, it's only burning 4 coal per hour, so we're looking pretty good. Can't have it die. Well, eventually it probably will, Blackberry, let's be honest. I mean, no game lasts forever. Let's just be honest with ourselves about that. $3. Honestly, Blackberry, you've probably already more than gotten your money's worth. I mean, I know I have with all the time I've spent between Frontier Defense and the speedruns. I've definitely gotten way more than $3 out of this, even though it was gifted to me. I mean, I'm just being honest. And then I always go for public penance.
Hear me.
That's the only thing I want to, you know, try to make the point of, is you've more than likely gotten your value. Alright, let's send the scouting parties home, have them drop off their stuff, and be good to go. 'Cause 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 good to go. ' get everybody to start seeing reason. Like, people stop freaking out.
Workday ends. It's off time.
I only have 4,000 hours! Let's get my x-ray, so bye-bye for now. Bye, Blackberry! Later, my dude! Catch them! Good. Catch those idiots. There's hope for us here yet? Good. Glad to hear it. Good shit. Alright, so I'm gonna actually send my scouts back out again, just so that they are in position for the final segment. Which will be happening soon.
Move. Time to get to work. Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Now you can get shrines if you want, you don't necessarily have to.
New law. A new law has passed.
It's just kind of a thing, like, if you want to. I'm surprised they have not had to deal with more sickness yet, but that's probably because of the housing quests and the better housing. Good! Repent for your sin of stealing food.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
Oh, well, this is where the cold is gonna start to bite.
Time to get moving.
Let's go ahead and get our healthcare installation, because we are definitely gonna need it. Repent! Yep, losing a limb. Get the healthcare installation up.
Workday ends. It's time
Oh,
out.
you've got to be joking. Well, as soon as I can get an automaton to start producing other automatons, we won't have this problem. I'm pretty sure I have prosthetics passed. I do. So we don't have to worry about it that much.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
Yeah, I don't typically go for the fighting arena, but may as well. Repent for your sins. Yeah, let's get the automaton redesign. It basically helps with morale, is what the fighting arena does. That automaton integration. Let's make it so they can basically produce themselves. I know that sounds strange, but...
End of shift. No rest on.
Alright, so this is where the final sequence begins. And perfect timing because I have to head out.
Work time. Get moving.
Yeah, I think we're good on the logbook. Rest of the game here.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Yeah, let's just get rid of them.
Keep going. Time to earn your bread.
Yeah, I think we're done. Yeah, I'd say we're good to go. I don't think we really need anything else. Automatons. Oh, but now they're getting upgraded.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out.
Automatons producing other automatons! The epic. No! Get out of here.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming. Work
No! Get out of here. We don't have enough room. Yeah, good reasons. We're stretched thin as it is.
One time, get moving. Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Heat them all. Easy. It's just turning up the heat zone. It's that simple. Need to do a final check. If there isn't anything else that I need, then I'm gonna use that space for more housing. No! Out! Alright, cool. Now this is why I had the scouting groups sitting out there. So that they can start the last segment right away. And then I will definitely have to skedaddle after that.
Get going. Time to earn your pay. Time to rest, folks. Work's out for today.
Yeah, we gotta go get that extra tech that's sitting out there in the field. There's some very powerful tech out there, so I would strongly recommend going and getting it. Sorry, I've been away. How you doing? You know. Gonna have to end the stream soon, unfortunately. Hunting will be impossible. Plants will freeze.
Get going. Time to earn your pay. Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Take the tech. And when you bring that tech back to your city, it is researched for free, so it's a very powerful. Can I no work today? I actually do have to work today. I don't have off again until Thursday, I think. Wait, or is it tomorrow? Let's look at the calendar. Yep, Nansen's Stormwatch. And as you can see over there in the corner, that's the Great Frost coming. So we need to get everything done as quickly as we can before the final snap, as I like to call it, starts.
What time?
Because people are understandably freaked out like crazy.
Finish your labors. Your workday is over.
You know, bring the wounded in. So you guys can head to Camp Compass and keep going. As soon as everybody comes home, I'll disband the outpost group. Well, actually, I need to wait as long as possible before I do that, because...
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Ooh, snap. Alright, those guys came back. I can disband that group.
Get going. Time to earn your
Yeah, and eventually these places will become too cold to explore, but I want those resources coming in, because I'm going to need a lot of automatons.
night is coming. Down.
Okay, that's the last of it. Yep, like those areas are too cold. Actually, maybe there was one more thing. Yeah. Get the medical automatons. No! I can't bend the rules, lady. Come on. Integration. Alright, everybody's come back. Okay, yeah, I gotta take that group down. Bring them back home. Yep, we got lots of stuff.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
Oh, that's easy. Have the automaton produced another automaton, and... I don't think I'd want a giant machine of that size working on my body, but you know what? If it works, it works. Yep, and you can see up here in the upper right, that's where the storm is. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep it running.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
There's only 3 wood left in that area. That's funny.
Time to rest, folks.
What? Okay. And then with the infirmary quest, it's just like, yeah. 490 per day. I've got 1200. Hydrate. I will address that momentarily.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Yeah, there'll be more than enough food. To feed everybody. So I'm just gonna get rid of them.
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
We got an unemployed automaton. Oh yeah, because I turned off the steel. What's going on? Oh, stolen rations.
Wrap up well. Frost is here. Get to work.
Oh, do I need level 4?
There's plenty.
It looks like I do. Wasn't sure if I was gonna need it or not. Well, let's go ahead and get it. Except I don't have enough wood. Well, that's because the automatons are getting built.
Works out today.
Alright. Yep, here we go.
Bundle up. Brace yourselves. Hope is coming. Get to work. Move, people.
These will bring it all the way up to level 4. Because we will need it. Alright, I will redeem the hydrate now. Even busy making more food before it gets too cold. This is where it gets crazy, and you can see the ice on the side of the screen. It's like hardening because of how cold it is. And of course, as you can tell, the music has changed pretty dramatically. When someone randomly steals 10% of your coal stockpile because they don't think we're gonna make it. I always call bullshit, but... Ooh, damn. 184. It gets worse, though. Well, while this plays out, I'm gonna check on something real quick. Because I am gonna have to bail right away. That's where overdrive isn't even enough to heat up the houses, minus leather. It's not even a number anymore. Alright, I gotta bail. I went way too long. Alright, let's find somebody to raid.
Puis c'est parti. Aide le
This guy's not even speaking English. That's followers only. Alright, I don't think we're gonna be able to do a raid today, chat. I'm sorry. I really gotta bail. I will catch you guys next time.